What is that?
This is a K2. This is just a different form. This is a digital form of this. And the K2, it measures electromagnetic, basically electricity. And electricians use it. So we want to see and make sure that there's no electrical lines or outlets or anything that's pumping electricity, especially when we get in some of these older buildings. Not in this building because it's very nicely restored, but we get in these old buildings and they'll have like leaking like lines, like electric lines. And that does a couple things. It does, it gives the ghosts more energy. It's kind of like a battery for them, but it can also cause problems with humans. You could like, it affects your sleep. It could cause you to hallucinate. It could give you
electromagnetic.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it works great for the ghosties, but these are great because sometimes these are really good basic starting things with them. Because I've had whole conversations with these where they'll just be on green, and it'll be like, hey, if you're here, like how we saw it spike like that, can you take that up to like yellow? And we've had them go back and forth like, okay, you're nice and strong, can you go up to red? So a good thing about tonight, what we're doing too is we're just teaching them. We're like, hey, these things are here. They're not scary. They're not going to hurt you. This is our way of talking to you. And this is your way to communicate with us so we know what you want to talk about, who's here. So yeah, it's just a few things. We'll put it out. And if like we get rolling, because we said baby doll, we see baby doll and we go, okay, what more do you want to know about the baby doll? So this is called the Flux 2. And it's a proximity detector, and what I like about it is it can go 1 foot, 2 foot, 4 foot, or 7 foot. So if I get into a big hallway like say Waverly or something like that, it's really cool and it's really good. So I have it set at 1. It's just that it just nails it that fast. And then you can go on the other side. So if you're talking and something comes up to the red side, hi, how are you? Now, can you light up the green side for me? So, okay, and we'll reset. And we'll leave that alone and we'll see, since the cat ball's going off. I want to learn about them and their names and who lived here and what happened in this building. And then we'll go from there and we'll see, keep an eye around to see if anybody does anything. Do you think we should put anything on that table there? Trying to think if I have anything else.
If you have something.
Do you want to put your case on?
Yeah.
This one?
Oh yeah.
Let's put this one in a better spot for it. It's glowing already. Alrighty. Oldest building in Miamisburg.
Actually, the Kircher is older. That one's from 1809.
Okay.
That we know of. There could be other buildings that are older that we don't know about.
Okay.
Because there's at least 16 or 17 houses in Miamisburg that we know are log cabins inside that might even be older. But the first European or American settler who came here was Zechariah Hull in 1797.
Okay.
And then the upstairs is like a boarding space. People would go up and down the river and they would stop here to spend the night, have their bedrolls, kind of like sleeping bags, and sleep on the floor upstairs.
So come off the river right over there. That's pretty easy. Oh, that was all blue.
I missed it. I was looking out there at the river thinking.
I was too. Did you come here and travel here down the river? Or did you cook for people who came off the river? That was a nice hit. It just happens that fast. I know. When the camera's pointed there, it happens over there. It's notorious for that. So this is
Danielle. I'm Danielle.
I'm Paula.
I'm Susan Martin.
I'm Barry.
And Barry. And we're just here to get to know you. And you see all these little things that light up everywhere. You're welcome to touch them, get near them. They're not going to hurt you. Okay? None of these things hurt you. And if they hurt you, tell us because we'll get rid of it. We will throw it out the door. Well, maybe just gently
the window.
lay it outside the door. Since.
Oh yeah.
Are you buried out there? Are you buried near the church? Keep telling me about the cemetery. Where is the cemetery?
It says Reverend.
Get that one on camera. because we're talking about church and cemeteries and
Yeah.
people buried. So
Well,
where?
there's a lot of pioneers, the original settlers are buried there. It's on the road. It's called Gephardt Church Road.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's out there. Yep.
That's the cemetery you guys are trying to restore and do the classes.
That's
Okay.
the cemetery we go to where we're cleaning and repairing the tombstones.
That's the coolest cemetery. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I've been there. Yeah. So where would the town have grown from here? Because I know when Ken does his tours, like kind of backwater, like everything out there is like tobacco, and I know like everything across the river's tobacco.
Yeah, there was a lot of tobacco businesses. We have a lot of artifacts upstairs for
Yeah.
tobacco.
If this was the first building, like where's the second, third, fourth building? Did they move out that way?
They were around here.
Okay.
I bet even these houses next door, they're probably log cabins inside. If you
Gotcha.
see the old foundations that they have.
Mm-hmm.
The first buildings were here and up by the Riverfront Park.
Okay.
That's where the Kircher home was originally over where the Riverfront Park is now.
Okay.
That's where the first buildings.
Gotcha.
Like Dr. John Treon, he was one of the first people.
Mm-hmm. Did
Study
it.
up over there.
Hi, Dr. Treon.
We have his painting upstairs.
Oh, that's right. I did see that upstairs. Yeah.
When you were talking about the tobacco, it said value.
Oh, yeah. It made this town boom.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
That's a silence.
It's a silence. It was a little quiet there. That's what I said. Where do we move to next?
Stair.
Do you want us to go upstairs? Can you light anything up? And we'll go upstairs. We'll just do like, oh, okay. Does that count? That K2 went all the way up to orange.
Sure.
Alright, well I guess we'll take some of our stuff and go upstairs then, since they told us to go downstairs and we're talking and all of a sudden we hear this little guy go off.
Oh.
We can change the song too if you don't like it. I got the fancy one. Cherry Skinner Hitter. Ooh, I want some cherry pie. I'm going to...
Also have some historic clothing in here.
Yeah, let's open that for sure. Oh yes, I was gonna put this on. Let me. And of course, when people come in, I bring people who are very respectful. So, like, we'll tell them, sitting on certain chairs, and like,
Oh, okay.
they will not like purposely move things out of place. We actually like to keep everything in place.
Oh, okay.
So we don't freak them out, because if we move anything of theirs, I don't bring people in here who are purposely going to try to create activity, who are going to be rude. I don't handle people who are rude to their history.
That's good.
We're just a bunch of little nerds over here. There we go. This one right there.
Hello, you told us to come upstairs. Is that what you wanted?
Yes. A couple hits on the K2 over here.
Did you hear that downstairs again?
I thought somebody was down there. Ken not down there?
No, I was just joking. I thought Ken would, because he's just the type of person who would sneak in here and try to scare us. Ken, are you down there? Seriously. Did someone used to live in this room over here? Was it, did it pass into a family's hands eventually? Or
Yeah.
has it?
Eventually, this was turned into a house. It was
Okay.
a duplex with 2 families living here.
Okay. So maybe that's when, maybe this wall wasn't even here original, and the family built it. Are you hearing that? And the wind wasn't really blowing down there. So I didn't notice anything, because the wind was, the breeze was good, but I didn't hear anything when we were down there, knocking.
The windows are also open, but I don't feel like it sounds like it's outside.
No. Can you make another noise for us? Yeah. Sure. Anything. Make me any noise downstairs. Is that outside?
Oh no, I heard it again.
Alright, car's going by. Siren in the back. So we have some names that we've been talking about. If you're part of the Gebhardt family, we'll have one of your relatives here. Great. How many greats? 5. Hold on, you just told us your... What did I write down? What's 5? Your fifth grand uncle?
Yeah, Valentine Gephardt was my 5th great grand uncle.
And they said 5.
Yeah, I heard 5.
Hey, he's here. Maybe. Well, that's really cool. Yeah, we brought someone here from your family. And she comes here and she works and she volunteers. She wants to take care of this place and make sure everyone knows about you. Do you like what they're doing? I feel like my volume button's down or something. Maybe a light. Who's outside? Look again. What'd you get?
Tiny.
Tiny? How old are you? Did you live in this building or did you just come to eat at this building? Church. Did you used to come here after church? What was the connection with Tiny again?
He was one of the first pastors of the Lutheran churches here. There was also Dr. John Treon and Emmanuel Gephardt,
Okay.
the first people who founded my...
Oh yeah, the painting's right there, right? Were the Treons very good surgeons? Did they help take care of people? John and Peter, right?
They used to say that John Treon delivered most of the babies in this area. Like the first settlers, he would...
How many babies did he deliver? If I were to come here for dinner, what should I get? Was there like a stew? How about the biscuits? There's always biscuits. Good? Biscuits are always good. Order? Okay, so I'm gonna order some of the stew. Ooh. There it is. I want some stew. I'll take 2 biscuits, please. And I'll take some schnapps and a beer. Yep. Do not give me water. Water is poison. You give your worst enemy a glass of water. Come on in, here's a glass of water. Can you let him come forward? I got something fun for him to do. I was literally going to say that. Hey, can you let the little guy go jump on the bed? Go jump on the bed in there. We got enough stuff in there. You're not going to get in trouble. Bed, that's right. Did he run outside? Did he run away? Was it time for him to go to bed? Oh, is that him? I can't tell. He's so fast. Do the toys belong to you? Alright, well, we're gonna get our stuff together and we're gonna go next door. There you are. Hey, come with us. That's probably what we were hearing downstairs. Okay, we're gonna turn it off for here, okay? Okay, save it up for next door, okay? Okay, thank you. Yep. Well, they're very polite. So we're not 100%. We're more of a puzzle finders. We're more of, we don't investigate one place once. We like to come back and get familiar with whoever's here in the history. And the fact that we're here with you, they know, since you're here all the time, they know that you kind of vouch for us, that we're here, we're safe. And then we take notes, she takes recordings, and when we can start getting the same names coming through, that's when we start deeming your resident ghosts. But that doesn't mean, Miamisburg has a lot of spirits that wander around. Like back on 2nd Street, Jonathan follows me everywhere. And then we have the little boy back on 2nd.
Yep.
So when you're there enough, and at the bomb, I mean,
They know you there.
they know me really well at the bomb. So we just, that was a weird noise. So yeah, we put our energies into the building as well.
That's
To
neat.
try to figure out who they are and if they need help. I don't think they need help. If they needed help, usually they'd be throwing stuff around and getting your attention. So
Or ask for things.
yeah, we'll bring you some schnapps. Okay. City on the stairs. I love how long the stairs are too.
Yeah, those are original stairs, man, 200 years old.
So where do you guys think the kitchen was? Like the kitchen actual building?
Yeah, it was a separate building, but we don't really know.
Just like a little summer kitchen room.
Yeah. We're actually going to build a fire pit out here somewhere to do historically accurate cooking
Are ya?
demonstrations and baking.
There you go. That's a good
Cool, like,
fundraiser.
the history stories and then like the s'mores, like campfire.
Oh yeah,
I like it.
this is the Kircher Pioneer home. These pictures actually show when this house was relocated. It used to be on Ferry Street, or by where the Riverfront Park is now. And around 2006, it was picked up and relocated over here to put this campfire tavern.
And then why someone, I can't remember, the stripes. What were the stripes from?
Well, that's when they covered this over with plaster. There was actually a regulation that after people came to this land and built their log cabins, they had to put siding on the outside and
Mhm.
plaster on the walls.
Okay.
So they wouldn't actually look like a log cabin for very long, because there were rules that they had to make it look more
The
modern.
first HOA, huh?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Alright, we're gonna go see your dolls. Is that okay? So many toys? Wow. Yep. Which is your favorite toy? Can you tell me the name of the family who built this house? Harriet?
It was Jacob Kircher.
Jacob. Okay. Jacob, are you married to a Harriet? Did you have a Harriet? I heard Harriet in there.
Harriet was the name of the lady in the photograph downstairs.
Seriously?
Yeah, Harriet Hieronymus. She's a gep
Oh, I didn't-
part.
Totally
Yeah.
didn't hear you say Harriet, and then I just heard Harriet. Well, there we go. It's too hot to be in here?
Oh.
Did you really say that? I swear it just said that. Well, I like all your toys. We're not going to stay long. We're just introducing ourselves. Do we have anybody here that was with us at the tavern? Do we have any Gephardts over here? What was this building? What was its function? Was it a restaurant? Was it a hotel? Was it at school? Did you live here? Can you tell us what animals are here? What's this animal? I heard bird. Okay, what's this animal?
Is there somebody here named Amelia?
Alright. This animal, what noise does this animal make? I'm not gonna believe that one. What noise does a lion make?
Water almost came up to the second floor. Covered the first floor.
So that's 2nd Street. Hold on, where is everything here?
Along 2nd Street.
Okay. So
Maybe this was the Peerless Mill Inn.
that's one.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not sure.
So where's the river? The river's.
The river's
River's
over
there,
here, and
okay.
this went along first street.
There we go.
was
That's
the-
1st Street, and then okay. Look at this little tiny Bible. That's so cute. Did you read the Bible? Yeah. Did you go to church?
River.
Nice. What was your favorite part of church?
Church.
Did you like to sing? Did you like what else did they do? Did you like the sermon when the minister told stories?
Was it too crowded?
Crowded. There's a lot of people at church.
Their house could have been crowded too because they had a lot of children. Jacob Kirk.
Yeah.
How many?
They had 2 sons and 8 daughters.
Did you see my arm? Well, literally, when we started talking about that, the hair on my arm just went up, and this just pulsed. Tell me more about these kids. There's how many again? Tell me. I'm sorry.
There were 2 sons and 8 daughters.
Wow,
It's a lot of kids.
that is a lot of kids to put in here.
And one of the sons was a reverend.
Did you attend?
Ooh, Reverend.
Reverend John Kircher.
Nice. Okay. So, John, did you grow up in here? Was this your house? Did you sleep up in the attic? When did you go to church? What day?
Got real quiet on us.
Did. What did you do for a living? Did you grow tobacco? There's the 3 little pigs. Which? Who was the first little pig? What kind of house did they have their house made of? Goody Good? Oh, you want to talk about the Goody Good show or Goody Good book? Okay, well we're gonna go downstairs, okay? We like your toys though.
Very cool.
Woo! It was gravity. It slipped again.
Oh, yeah.
Or was that you? Alright. No, it wasn't. Okay, it just slipped. What do you want us to do? I mean, I know you're here. You got some cool toys. We you know Harriet. Who's this guy in this picture? He seems kind of important. I mean, he's got a cool wig. Did he chop down that cherry tree? Did it say yes?
Yeah.
Do you like that this room's set up as a school? Is it meant to be a school?
I got not normal.
Not normal?
Not
This is not your normal day, that's for sure.
That's not how their house looked when they lived here.
Yeah.
It's not normal to you.
It's true. I was like, do they like this set up as a
Yeah.
school? It's not normal. Is there anything that when we come back we can bring for you? Do you want like a piece of furniture or a blanket or a doll? There might be a new doll.
We can bring a new doll.
Can we bring a new doll?
Thank you.
It says thank you?
I thought I heard thank you
Or
on
thank
there.
you? Aww.
We'll get the doll ready.
And it's a Gebhardt doll, right? In your family?
It's on the other side of my family. They're not Gebhardts.
That'll be okay? She'll be well loved. Alright, well we want to say thank you for having us. We're going to come back again, is that okay? Okay. Can you say goodnight for us? Can you say bye? Bye. Good night.
Good night.
I don't understand all these. Science was my worst subject.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always been intrigued by it. I don't really know exactly how it works. I'm a believer, but I'm also a critic. I try to debunk everything and figure out why. I usually like, no, I don't think that's right. And then I'll have to have multiple things going on. I'm like, okay, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I have to have at least have 2 things go off. Or like if there's a word and then a cat ball or something like that. Almost to the point where he has to have 3 things go off. So we start getting a little snobbish. But it's not like these people who go in, and there are a lot of them out there who'll go in and they'll be like, oh, I heard a whisper. Oh, something touched me. Oh, I got a scratch. Oh no, it's a demon. Oh my gosh. Those people crack me up.
That makes good television.
It does great television, let me tell you. I was actually just working with a producer for Ghost Adventures, trying to give her some locations, but her the issue was I had to give her dark, dangerous places, things with bad things.
Oh.
So I pretty much gave her the 3 that I knew. And when they didn't pan out and they couldn't get all the paperwork through, I was like, I don't have scary ghosts. Like, I'm
That's
not going
always
to give
been
you.
nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you my warm and fuzzy little kids and stuff like that and have you scare them. So I was like, you just go back to Hollywood. But I mean,